grace, killer, suddenly, Shatra, by Vidura, Vanam, forest, Savishtena, Hitva, announcing, Sugraham, own house, Riddhimat, prosperous. Translation and proper by His Divine Grace of Vaishnava Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai. Translation. Sukadeva Goswami said, O king, after Vidura, the great devotee, renounced his prosperous home and entered the forest, he asked these very questions of His Grace, Maitreya Rishi. Please respond. Sukadeva Goswami said, O king, after Vidura, the great devotee, renounced his prosperous home and entered the forest. He asked these very questions of His Grace, Maitreya Rishi. Verse 2. Yadvayam mantrakritvo Yadvayam mantrakritvo Bhagavan Akileshwaraha Auravendra graham hitva Praviveshatma satkritam. What else is there to say about the residential house of the Pandavas? Sri Krishna, the Lord of everything, acted as your minister. He used to enter that house as if it were his own house, and he did not care at all for Duryodhana's house. Please respond. What else is there? To say about the residential house of the Pandavas? Krishna, the Lord of everything, acted as your minister. You said that house as if it were of his own, and he did not care at all for Duryodhana's house. According to the Gaudiya Achintya Vedha Veda Tattva philosophy, anything which satisfies the senses of the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna is also Sri Krishna. For example, Vrindavana Dham is not different from Sri Krishna, Tadhama Vrindavanam, because at the Vrindavana the Lord enjoys transcendent bliss of his internal potency. Similarly, the house of Pandavas was also the source of transcendental bliss for the Lord. It is mentioned here that the Lord identified the house with his own self. Thus, the house of Pandavas was as good as Vrindavan. The Vidura should not have given up the place of transcendental bliss. Therefore, the reason for his quitting the house was not exactly the family misunderstanding. Rather, Vidura took the opportunity to meet Rishi Maitreya and discuss transcendental knowledge. For a saintly person like Vidura, any disturbances due to worldly affairs is insignificant. The disturbances, however, are sometimes favorable for higher realization, and therefore Vidura took advantage of family misunderstanding in order to meet Maitreya Rishi. Jnana-timirandasya jnana-anjana-shalakaya Achurunmilitam mena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya-manobhishtam savitam mena bhutale Hayam-bhuvagadamakhyam tadadishva-padantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Krita-padakavalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupam Shagrajadam Sarvadhanidam Sajivam Satvaitam Samadutam Vasajara-jagitam Krishna-chaitanya-devam Shri Radha Krishna Shri Radha
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shemasi Vastatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaurabhaktamrita Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
So here you can see in the previous chapter there is a very interesting question asked by Saunak Rishi to Sutta Goswami. That is actually 2:10:49. So the Rishis are asking, Saunak Rishi is asking, Saunak Rishi said, let us know please what topics were discussed between Vidura and Maitreya, who talked on transcendental subjects, and what was inquired by Vidura and replied to Maitreya. And please let us know the reason for Vidura's giving up the connection of his family members, and why he again went home. Please also let us know the activities of Vidura while he was in place of pilgrimage. So this is actually connected. That's why I was referring this verse, because it's very puzzled, It's mentioned that one who has taken sannyas and then again he want to marry, it is explained in the Shastra, it is like he is eating his own vomit. Suppose you vomit out something and then again take it and eat. Is it very nice? Is your vomit only right? From your body, why don't you take it and eat? Do you like it? So we vomit the useless thing that is disturbance for the body. The body is there is a disturbance. So because of the disturbance we vomit out, that is not required from the body. And again you go and eat it, it is actually not very much pleasing. Panchortum Vanam Brajet. That's a Shastra conjunction. You know that? Panchortum Vanam Brajet. This is Shastra conjunction. Panchashotvam Vanam Brajet. One must leave his family life and enter into forest life at the age of 50. How old is your father? More than 45 plus. But don't want to. My father is 75. Don't want to. My father is 70 years old. Still cannot. Because that attachment is very, very strong. Panchortam Manapraja. At 50 years old, you must go to forest and take Vanaprastha life. After Vanaprastha life, no coming back. Then you maintain as Vanaprastha whole life, or you make sannyas. Because there are 4 varnas: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. So Brahmana has 4 ashramas. You know that? But Kshatriya has only 3 ashramas. You know that or not? There is only 3 ashramas. There is no sannyas or Kshatriyas. Kshatriyas don't take sannyas.
They only take Brahmapastha. They only take Dhanapastha.
Manapastha.
No sannyas.
And Vaishyas only 2. And Shudras, no ashram. Shudras, no ashram. Because there is no education, no Vedic education. They just serve others. And then that way also they go back to body. No doubt about it. Going back is guaranteed. That right is given for everybody. But to follow some ashram, some brain should be there now. Shudras basically no brain. They always think about how to eat, how to sleep, how to earn money, how to go to job. That's their mindset. Always go to job, earn money. Go to job, earn money. That's Shudra. Shudras are always helping other 3 varnas, ashramas. Varnas, basically. So Brahmana, they must take sannyas at the age of 75, after 50 years. And again in the sannyas there are different levels of sannyas. Kutichaka, Vaudaka, Parivrajaka, Paramahamsa. There are 4 stages of sannyas. So Brahmanas are concerned. Kutichaka means, see, first of all, what is Vanaprastha? Why Vanaprastha? Vanaprastha sannyas, what difference? Vanaprastha sannyas, what difference? Sannyas also live in the forest. Of course, they travel. Forest and temple, no difference. Basically, idea is to leave the home. Leave the village actually, not home, just village. Leave the whole village.
Vanaprastha, like those people, they can still interact with the material people, but sannyasi, they will not interact at all. They will just
Not material people. Vanaprasthas, they can stay with your wife. Not with the wife, other people, not material people. Vanaprastha can live with the wife. Like for example, you see Dhritarashtra, he went to forest with his wife, Dadari. He did not go alone. You can take your wife and go forest, but no sex. No business, no material management, and talk to the son, how are you doing, how is everything doing, how is business going on, you want my help to give. Prabhupada, after taking sannyas, he did not ask his brother, son, how is your business going, you want my help, how is this person. No, Prabhupada did not do that. Even though there is a big loss, Prabhupada, just throw it and kill. After taking Vanaprastha, then you don't worry about go back to the material life, but you stay with your wife. Because you are practicing detachment. Vanaprastha is what? Practicing, because all the while with the wife, and suddenly you left the wife and go back, and who will cook and who will do seva, who will wash your clothes and all those things. The grahastha is nicely, comfortably living, no? Right? Wife will take care of everything. No? Suddenly you go to forest and live with the gopin, and then one day, 1 tree, it's not possible. So Vanaprastha is a training for sannyas. So you live with your wife. But the wife simply assists you with the puja, how to arrange the puja things, yajna things, they collect the wood from the forest and then prepare the ghee, prepare this, prepare that, all the yajna things. And then she was serving the husband like, just like we have, Gardama wife, Devahuti, just like Devahuti Mata was serving Gardama, like that. So, that is actually called Vanaprastha life. You stay with your wife, but no sex. That's why even the temple grahasthas, they also must live like a Vanaprastha life. If they want children, they can produce child. Otherwise, no sex. At least after some time, no. No need to wait for 50 years old. Grahasthas, temple grahasthas should live like that as soon as possible. As soon as you give birth, the moment you decide, I don't want any child, your life is like supposed like a Vanaprastha life. Even though you will live with your wife and children, everything, but your life should be only based on this. After that, once you are sufficiently trained, then you leave home completely. Then you leave your wife in the house. Leave the house in the house, but you stay in the same village. Sannyasi, first stage, you live in the same village. You practicing tapasya and everything, but the wife and children bring prasad from the house every day. That's Kuti Chaka Brahma Sannyasi. You will get food from the house every day, but this only one time a day every day. So then you are eating food from the house, but don't go to the house, don't talk to the people so much, only the prasadam, whatever, that's you take. Kuti Chaka. Once you are a little bit stabilized in this, next thing is called Baudaka. Bauda. Many people they give. So you go to many people and start begging. Bhikshanti. But same village. Same village. You go beg. Because practice, just like initiation day, we don't ask you to go to market and beg now. We tell you beg here. Beg with the known people. Then okay, fine. Give me for Ajay. I'm giving for actually what? Like Devadatta, okay, our devotee, I'm giving. So it's easy to live in the same village. Oh, our man takes sannyas, so you should take care of him. It's Baudaka. So then he is learning how to beg. Because no need to have so much effort when you are talking about the known people. Unknown people, so much is go and collect money from unknown people, how much difficult it is. Go and collect known people, how it is. Go one phone call, I need money for cement. When you send money, okay, take it. It's easy. Unknown people, you have to tell so many stories and convince them. No, it's not easy. That's why it is called as Baudaka. The next stage is Parivrajaka. Parivrajaka means you don't stay in one place. Like that explained right about the Goswamis. They don't sleep in the same tree the next day. Suppose if they are sleeping in this tree, under this tree, next day they will stay in a different tree. Not even the same tree. Always traveling. Like Prabhupada was always traveling, not reaching one place. That's why he's called as Evam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharya. Strodrishaka. So it's Paramahamsa but also Parivrajakacharya. He's always traveling. Parivrajaka is always traveling. And then traveling and what? Eat and sleep. Preach. Kalyuga sannyasi means not doing tapasya. Preach. Kalyuga sannyasi means must preach. Kaketa ko vane tako sada hari boleda. Vesta brahmachari whatever hari bol. Always say. So then Parivrajaka. You go everywhere. And then slowly you learn so many things by experience, by traveling. You gain so much experience. When you travel, you meet different kind of people. You meet good people, bad people, and then envious people, and then those who are helping, those who are not helping, and then you meet all kind of innocent. Everybody you meet. Then you get some maturity. Then you become Paramahamsa. Paramahamsa means you can differentiate. Suppose even they will try to find good quality from Ravana also. They will try to find some good quality with Putana, just like Krishna. Krishna, Putana gave milk. Actually, Putana wanted to kill him. But still Krishna saw, you got to give milk to me. That is Paramahamsa stage. They always want to see the good thing from everybody. They will not say you are bad, you are good. No. They will say that, okay, everybody is good, some bad quality everybody has. That is Paramahamsa. You are Paramahamsa stage. So that is, all these are possible only for sannyasis. Because Samadhamma, Saucham, Ajavam, Astikam, these are the qualities of that is mentioned. Bhagavad Gita, not comics book. Where which sloka? Which sloka? Read this. 1842.
Samadhamastapasaucha Shnantir Arjavam Evacha Jnanam Vijnanam Astikam Brahma Karma Svadhavagyam Peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, knowledge, wisdom and intelligence. These are the natural qualities by which the Brahmanas work.
So these are required to take sannyas. You want to take sannyas, you are peaceful first of all. You cannot be always agitated. As I said, always say, don't shake your leg. You're shaking leg, don't shake your leg. Because that agitate your genitals. Always restless. And do running here and there, running there. Say peacefully and think. Peaceful. Have peaceful. Shama. Dhamma. Self-control. Should be able to control all the senses. And then what? Saucham. Tapa. Austerity. Saucham. Purity. And tolerance. Shanti. Shanti. Arjavam. Arjavam means honesty. Brahmana is honest. It's like Gautama Muni, was a small boy, and then you want to learn Vedas, but you don't know who is he. You don't know who is his father. And then he went to a guru, and then he asked, "My dear sir, I want to learn Vedic mantras." Oh, then I said, "It's very good. What's your father name?" He said, "I don't know who is my father." "What's your gotra?" "I don't know what is my gotra." "What is your varna?" "I don't know what is my varna." "Then how you want to learn all this?" "Then I don't know." He said, "Go and ask your mother, who is your father?" So the father name we can find out whether it's a Brahmana, Kshatriya, because only Vedic education is not for Sudras. Sudra cannot learn Vedic instruction. They can only take Prasada. They cannot learn Vedic instruction. They cannot take any philosophy. That's it only for Brahmana, Kshatriya. I share a little bit. Otherwise nothing much. So he went to his mother and then asked mother, "My dear mother, I want to learn Vedic injunction." I asked the guru, and the guru asked me, "Who is your father?" And the mother said that, "Actually what? I don't know who is your father. Because I slept with so many men. I don't know to whom you born." So is it interesting, very very interesting proposal to tell this to everybody. Oh, my mother is a prostitute. It's a very good thing to say. But the boy went and told, actually my mother is a prostitute and she slept with so many men, and then I don't know who is my father. And then the Guru said, oh, you are a Brahman. Your father must be Brahman. Because you have the honesty. Even the temple also, sometimes you do mistake. Mistake everybody does. I also do. Everybody does mistake. Because that's one of the qualities of the Jiva. Jiva's one of the qualities what? To commit mistakes. Now, when you do mistake, you should come and reveal, yes, no, I did mistake. Then what happened? That time you may get scolding. Why you are so careless, you may get scolding. But the faith will increase on you. Oh, this guy, they are trustworthy. Even though he does mistake, he come and reveal his mind. Oh, I can trust him. Understand? That time then you may get a little bit scolding or chastisement. Why are you doing this? Why you are careless? Why you are breaking? What is the cost of this? You make it a little bit. But if you tell some lies to get away from this chastisement, I did not know who did this. Once what happened to our car, got dent in the car. And everybody in the temple said, I don't know. Everybody said, I don't know. What kind of temple it is? They're taking the car, automatically it will come from some stone from the sky fell down or what? How is it possible? But it's a mistake. Accept it, I did mistake. You may get scolding sometimes, then it's okay. Then you trust. So that's why honesty. And then jnanam and vijnanam, knowledge and practical application. Both must be there, not just only knowledge. But you should know how to apply that practically as wisdom. Practically see. The knowledge should be practical life, you should be able to apply wisdom. And then astikam, religion. This is the quality of Brahmana. So these are required to take sannyas. But whereas Vaishyas are concerned, Sauryam, hero is. He's a hero. Hero means what? He will not stay one place. Hero always want to show off. Hero always want to prove others that I am good, I am powerful, I am able to do this, I can do this, I am not afraid. They always want to agitate. Sauryam, Teja, Dhritir, Daksham, Yudeshapi, Apalayanam, Dhanam, Ishvara Bhavascha, Shatra Garmat Swabhava. So with this quality, you cannot take sannyas. You cannot take sannyas with this quality. Heroism, power, determination. No, determination is good for Brahman also. But heroism and power, no. And resourcefulness means what?
Resources for Krishna.
Everything resource is there. You have 10, 15 wives, and then 50, 60 children, and then 6, 7 palaces, and then horses, and then the dogs, and so many pet animals, so many things, warriors and soldiers, so many people, maid servants, people will be carried in the palanquin, so many things. With all this comfort, how to take sannyas? That's why when Brahmacharya, when Bhishma took, wanted to take Brahmacharya, his father was so pleased with it. That's why he said that Bhishma, the name was given. Bhishma means someone who is doing impossible task. That's the meaning of Bhishma. Bhishma means someone who is doing what? Impossible task. Because Kshatriya cannot take Brahmacharya. Kshatriya cannot be Brahmacharya. It is not possible. It is next to impossible task. For a Kshatriya to be, because they are always agitated. Agitated people cannot be Brahmacharyas. If you are agitated, you have to be Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya means a cool mind. Mind should be cool and then relaxed, calm and composure. That's what is required. And then generosity, leadership, these are the quality. That's why the Kshatriyas, they go to Vanaprastha stage. They stay wife. Wife will give resource. She will support. They will do this yajna, that yajna, prepare everything for you and collect everything. Then you just do it. But whereas Vaishyas are concerned, they are just only about how to make money. She Goraksha Vanijyam. Vaishya Garva Swabhava. That's it, nothing else. She Goraksha Vanijyam. So what does Krishna has in his hand? Not flute, apart from that. What Krishna has? Whip in the hand. That's why he is actually called as Gopala. Gopalaka. So Gopalak, you should have. Take care of cows. And what does Balaram have? Plow. That's why Shri Goraksha Vanikyam. Shri is actually Balaram, Goraksha is Krishna. They are Vaishya family. Balaram take care of agriculture, Krishna take care of cow production. Shri Goraksha Vanikyam, and then business. Vaishya Dharma Subhava. So for them, there is no determination. They can tell lie also sometimes. To the business you must tell lie. Should be duplicitous. You cannot be truthful. Vaishyas cannot be truthful. Vaishyas cannot be determined. And all these qualities Vaishya doesn't have. So it's very difficult for him. Better for him to stay in the household life. No Vanapasta life. Stay in the house whole life. With wife. With wife, children, all noise whole life. Like, surrounded by so many frogs and quack. Rainy season, you see? How the whole quack. That's household life. One side wife will scream, one side son will scream, one side dog will scream, one side daughter will scream, and then one side the bike, car, everything will scream. And then you sit, you try to be peaceful. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. How pathetic situation it is. How pathetic. There is married life. All sides getting so many back. It is married life. So, and then Parichatyakam Karma Sudra. Only one duty for Sudra. What is the only one duty for Sudra is what? Serve others. Only one Sudra duty is what? Serve. Brahmana, serve. Kshatriya, serve Vaishya. So that's why, whereas Vidura is concerned, he is what? What Varna is from? So it takes so long time. I want to come to one topic. I want to tell one thing, but it took so much time on this. Anyway, you understood something. Big topic, Bhagavatam, that too talking to new devotees are very deep, you have to go. Okay, anyway. Vidura is what Varna? Shudra. Vidura is Shudra.
Yeah. But quality is originally from family from Shudra.
He is Kshatriya family. Even though he is born of maid servant, but his father is what?
Kshatriya.
Father is not Kshatriya. Brahmana. Vyasdev.
His mother went to Vyasdev.
This is a doubt. Why is it then called Shudra? Why is it then called Shudra?
Because mother is Shudra.
His father is a Brahman, right?
Yeah. But still he is not a proper Kshatriya. See, ideally also, we cannot say Vyasa is father. We cannot say Vyasa is father. Father was a kind of Ritvik representative of. His father was a representative. He was representing his brothers and gave the semen. So it is not practically his son. We have to consider his son of Kshatriya and a Shudra. He is not a pure Kshatriya. Because he won't be treated as a, because the son of maid servant will not be given same response. Suppose in the palace, king will have so many affairs. He will have affair with his queens, and then also Kshatriya family also will have affair with actually the Adris, the maid servants. But the children of maid servant, they will not be considered Kshatriyas. They will be considered Shudra only. So in that case, we have to understand Vidura is Shudra. But because of that, in that particular case, and he was given more opportunity to associate with Kshatriyas. He was given the task of management, and then affairs, and then about the political affairs, and then so he was always giving ideas about how to manage. He was a kind of minister. He was a kind of minister. You see, there is no birth. Like that time also, birth was not considered. He was given a post of a Brahmana kind of. He was kind of minister, advising this and that. So he was always into political affairs. So today morning I was hearing, and then Prabhupada was telling them. So, Vasudev, Nanda Maharaj goes to visit Vasudev after Krishna born. Because that day Vasudev got released, from prison for some time. Kamsa released for some time. So Vasudev was in his palace. So Nanda Maharaj went to see him, and then talking something, and he said, no, now you quickly go, don't stay here a long time, you may get some problem. Because Krishna was there, and Kamsa will not be quiet now, he'll try to do something. So you know that. And then he said, we have some problem, he just go. So he just went there. And then after going only, he saw that Putana already came and then did all devastation and Putana got killed. And then Nanda went going with this village with so many people. And then he saw big dead body for 11 miles long. 11 miles, no? Putana's, you know that? Putana's body is 11 miles long. And then he saw, wow, what's going on? Oh, Nandamana should have mystic power. Okay, sorry, Vasudev should have mystic power. Nandamana said, Vasudev should have mystic power. How he understood this? So Prabhupada explains there, that is the mindset of Vaishya and Satya. Actually, Vasudev is not having any mystic power. But he is a political man. He is in politics. He knows diplomacy. He knows what will happen, you know. That's like when I'm managing temple also. Once one devotee, one Mataji asked me, Prabhu, you can read other people's mind, you can read. She came and asked me. I said, why are you asking this kind of question? No, Prabhu. No, whenever I want thinking something, before me you are telling. Are you reading my mind or something? No, this is actually some diplomacy. This is the quality of Kshatriya. When you are managing, you should be Kshatriya. So, I know what's going on in everybody's mind. I know who is strong, who is weak, and then who is what is going most of the time. I know what's going on in your mind. And then what help you need. What are you going to talk to me now? When you come to the office, I know what you're going to talk to most of the time. And what's going on in your mind. Most of the time, I can understand. That is not some mystic power. That is some logic. Some logic. Oh, this person is doing this service. Yesterday I fight with this guy, definitely will be upset with him. Now this will happen today also. Now today you will try to hit him back. So like some calculations based on that. Study of human nature. So when Vasudeva was like that, he is Kshatriya. But Nanda Maharaj is a very simple, innocent Vaishya. He is not complex like, even though he is a king, you know, of all the cowherd men. But actually he is not. So Prabhupada is explaining that way, this is the difference between a Vaishya and a Kshatriya. Kshatriya is a very simple people. Sorry, Vaishyas, simple people. They just know the house, family, wife, children, nothing of them. The job is only to make care of the family. Kshatriyas are not like that. They have to protect everybody's family. There are so many things, affairs will happen, and there are so many political affairs, fight. Everything should happen. So Vidura, even though he is born of a Shudrani, but still we should consider him a Kshatriya. Because he was given the opportunity to manage. He was one of the main management of the Hastinapur. So we are understand him as a kind of Kshatriya. But Kshatriya, he went to forest to take Vanaprastha, but he came back. How he came back? He went okay, going is okay, but why he came back? That's a question by Savana Rishi. Savana Rishi asking the same question. Vidura giving up family of his family members, and why again he came back? That's an interesting question. Today's verse also something related to this. Here we get the answer for this question. The Bhagavatam is all about question and answer. Because Maitreya and Vidura is very interesting conversation happened. O king, after Vidura, the great devotee renounced his prosperous home and entered the forest and asked these very questions of his grace. Maitreya. So Prabhupada is explaining very beautifully. If you sleepy, Prabhu, you want to watch your face? No, I think you should sleep some daytime also. Very tired. He's very tired now. Sometimes it takes rest in daytime. Clear? What you have to understand is, what I was saying? Yeah, Prabhupada is saying in the purport, next verse, in the next verse. See here. Yatyayam mantra krito Bhagavan Akileshwaraha Paurvendra graham hitva praveshitatmashat kritam. You see, like this was the exalted quality of Pandavas are explained. exalted quality. Sutta Goswami is telling to Parikshit, as far as you Pandavas are concerned, wow, you are a great personality. Why? Because Krishna see your house as his own self. Why you should take sannyas? I asked same question to Sundar Gopal. I asked, Prabhu, everybody want to serve Krishna. Right. And Gardama got Krishna as his own self. Why take sannyas? Is it a very interesting proposal? Is it a proper philosophy? The whole idea is to serve Krishna. But Gardama got Krishna as his own son. Then what did he do? Take sannyas, go to forest. My Prabhu, why is it like that? And Prabhu said he is trying to set an example. Example of how to take sannyas is compulsory for Brahmana. And he also committed. He committed that after his son born, I will take sannyas. He followed that. But actually, if you see, the Vaishnava etiquette point of view, it is not an interesting proposal. It's not an intelligent proposal. When Krishna take born as your son, you serve Krishna. Why you want to go forest? The same thing is actually here. Krishna's house, Pandava's house, Krishna just come inside and walk, no? Just like in our temple, you don't ask my permission to go to your room and then go to garden, go to the Goshala. You don't see now, because you consider this as your own house, right? This temple you consider as your own house, you can go any place, any time, you walk in, walk out. You have full rights to do that now. Similarly, Pandava's house also, Krishna anytime will walk inside, go outside. He don't feel himself as guest. See, Lord Sri Krishna, whereas to say about distance, okay. He used to enter that house as if it were his own house. And he did not care at all for Duryodhana's house. That's another thing. So, in that kind of condition, why Vidura left? Vidura is Mahatma. Vidura could have just stayed there because Duryodhana used some hard words. Do you think Vidura got disturbed? Actually, Duryodhana was using very strong words. He was telling Vidura, oh, that, you are always eating our food, and then you are always faithful to Pandavas. What nonsense you are. It's like a father, Duryodhana was his son. The son is asking a question to the father, challenging the father like this, how the father will feel. Right? Sometimes, the son grown up, they talk against the father. Father is very upset. Right? So, he also got very upset externally, but that's not the reality. Prabhupada is saying that Vidura is a Mahatma, he is a devotee of the Lord. He could have easily, just ignore, but easily ignored. Because his own house, Krishna can anytime walk in, walk out, anytime will come and talk to you, spend some time to you, like, why leave that house and go to forest for what? But sometimes we also go to Vrindavan. Sometimes we also go to Vrindavan. We are leaving temple, going to Vrindavan. It's an interesting proposal. Is it not Vrindavan? Is it not Vrindavan? Then why you want to go Vrindavan from here? If it is not Mayapur, then why you want to go Mayapur from here? Is it not Jagannath? Is it not Jagannath Puri? Why you want to go Jagannath Puri from here? Why? Why you want to go there?
You want something new.
Something new. That is passion. If you are doing that, it means you are passionate. Oh, I want some change, Prabhu. Every day, service. Boring, Prabhu. Morning, wake up and do some puja, and then cook, and then go outside preaching. Boring, Prabhu. I want to go for a change. That is passion. Passionate mind. That initially happens. Initial stage, accepted. You're a new brahmachari, sometimes you want some change, you're going there. But as far as devotees are concerned, we are going to Vrindavan only to associate with the sadhus there, and then the dhuli, the sand, which is having the footprint of Krishna, and then to the place where Krishna was doing pastime. We are just going there to become more Krishna conscious and come back here. Only one reason for devotee to leave Vrindavan is for preaching purpose or associating purpose. What is that? Brahmana's quality? 6 professions of Brahmana. What are 6 professions of Brahmana? 6. Satkarma. Patan Patan Yajan Yajan Dana Vidika. Patan Patan means what?
Teach others.
Learn and teach. Sometimes you should learn, sometimes you should teach. Both also. Sometimes you go travel to preach. Sometimes you travel to learn. Sri Vidura Prabhu is coming here, he is going Mauritius, he is going here. Why? Oh, boring Prabhu, Singapore. Very disturbed. I just want to travel. Travel, I feel good. No, it's not the reason. He always want to go and preach, teach everybody. But we also travel to Singapore. Why? To teach others. Teach Vidura Prabhu. No, I will teach him. No. Why we are traveling? Why we are going there? To learn. So you go to Vrindavan, you go to Mayapur, you go to Jagannath Puri, not because Prabhu is so boring, I want to go. No, you are going there to become more Krishna conscious, to associate with the place. Oh, this is the place Krishna born. Oh my Lord, you born here. Oh, this is the place Krishna was rolling. Let me also roll here. Oh, this is the place where Krishna, Nanda Maharaj Goshala was here. Oh, this is the place Krishna killed Agasur, Bakasur. Oh, very nice. Then you are getting more Krishna conscious and then come back here. So devotees living, traveling is not considered actually just like Vanaprastha life. Vidura was not really leaving the home. Vidura was going to, because he is very busy with political affairs now. You don't get opportunity. Normally you don't get opportunity. Just like when you are serving the temple, normally you don't get opportunity to travel. Suddenly you get opportunity, then you use okay, I'm going. So similarly, Vidura used this opportunity to go and meet Maitreya. Because devotees are more higher than Krishna. He went there to learn more about Krishna. Went to Maitreya Rishi and took shelter of him, and then he was learning more about devotional service. And then he came home to give a slap on his brother's face. Dhritarashtra, eating the food that is cooked by those who kill your own son? Or your dog? He asked this question. Or your dog? To eat the food cooked by those people who kill your own children? Then Dhritarashtra was panicking. Take one person. They will do one person. So that is a point actually Prabhupada is trying to make here. For example, Sri Vrindavana is not from Krishna because Vrindavana, Lord enjoyed transcendental bliss of his internal potency. Similarly, the house of Pandavas was also source of transcendental bliss of the Lord. It is mentioned here that the Lord identifies his house with his own self. Thus the Pandavas' house is as good as Vrindavan. Vidura should not have given up the place of transcendental bliss. Why? Shouldn't have been the place first of all. But therefore, the reason for his quitting home was not exactly the family misunderstanding. Rather, Vidura took the opportunity to meet Rishi Maitreya and discuss stance and knowledge. For a saintly person like Vidura, any disturbance due to worldly affairs is insignificant. That's why you should also evolve to that stage. We don't say that temple, no problem. Temple also will have problem. Why? Why temple also has problem? Vrindavan also has womanizers. Vrindavan Dham also has rapists. You know. Sometimes it's very dangerous for a woman to walk alone in Vrindavan, you know. Some foreigner women got molested in Vrindavan a few times. So ISKCON is giving circular in the morning prayers. They say that women are not allowed to, not advised to go alone at the right time. Don't go this side, don't go that side. Vrindavan also has a rapist. How do you understand this? It's not about where you are. Everybody is covered by the energy of the Lord. Everybody is covered by the illusory energy of the Lord. What is illusory energy? What is that? Maya. Trivir Gunamayir Bhave Ebir Sarvam Idam Jagat Mohidam Nabichanagi Mami Abhyah Paramagi. deluded by the three modes, goodness, passion, ignorance, the whole world does not know me, who am above the modes and inexhaustible. Every world is covered by the Maya of the Lord. Okay, we'll take one example. When Krishna born, right? The gatekeepers were put into sleep. Correct? After that, Krishna appeared. And then in 400 form. Then Krishna showed that he is Supreme Person. Right? And then Krishna made Devaki forget about that. Krishna was showing his universal form to Yashoda Maya in his mouth. After that, Krishna made her to forget about that. There, doorkeeper forget about what's happening. Forgot what's happening. He forgot. He also don't know what's happening. Yashoda also don't know what's happening. So both places they are bewildered. Both places they are deluded by the Maya Devi. Is it same? Why? How? Yoga. Yes, very good. So we must be bewildered by the energy of the Lord. Whether you want to be bewildered by Yogamaya or Mahamaya, that you decide. That you have to decide. Whether you want to be merged in the Yogamaya of the Lord or Mahamaya of the Lord, that you have to decide. You have to qualify for it. Understand? Otherwise, nobody is independent here. You must be under the control of Krishna. Are you under the control of Mahadev, Durga Devi or Radharani? That you must decide. It's not same. It appears to be same. Yashoda also forgot, gatekeeper also forgot. Both are in Maya. But this verse talks about Mahamaya because Trivir Gunamaya Bhava. That is the external energy. Trivir Gunamaya. The three modes of mind, this is Mahamaya. But Yogamaya is actually different. Bewilders. So, you should constantly engage in devotional service of the Lord, then you are what? And 13. Mahatmanastu mam partha. The two different verses, two opposite verses. Trivir gunamaya bhave, abhi sarvam idam jagat mohitam nabijanadi mamnebhya param. That's one verse. This is the opposite different verse. Mahatmanastu mam partha, devim prakriti mashrita. That is Trivir gunamaya. This is devim prakriti. These are two different things. But you must take shelter of Maya. You must take shelter of Maya. Either you take shelter of Yogamaya, the Radharani, or Mahamaya, Durga Devi, then you choose. Not that if Krishna desires, I can. No. Krishna doesn't desire anything. Oh, Krishna doesn't want me to become devotee this life, to what? Next life. It's not Krishna doesn't, you desire. You don't desire. You just want to put the blame on Krishna. Krishna putting the blame on you, Krishna. Just want to escape. I want to enjoy senses. Why enjoy senses? Because Krishna. Krishna. What Krishna saying in Bhagavad Gita? Okay, we'll come back to this verse. What is the verse? Achita sarvadurghan bhakprasada taruchiti ajattatvam ahankaram ashosasi rashasiya. 18th chapter. 18th chapter, find out what verse it is. 58. Machita sarva durgani
Machita sarva durgani
prasadatarishyati
prasadatarishyati
atyachetvam ahankaran
atachetvam ahankaran
nashoshasi vinashyasi. If you become conscious of me, you will pass over all obstacles of conditioned life by my grace. So Krishna says, if you become conscious of me, then you will go through all the problems of this matter. There will be an obstacle into life. This is not like you join temple means you will never have obstacle in life. How much Pandavas went through? Vishan Mahagne, Purushada Darshana. You know, there's another verse. You have to go there. Right? Kundya? Kunti 1:8. Vishan Mahagne. Obstacles you have to go through. But however, you do not work in such conscious, but acts through what? The false ego. Those who are in false ego, they don't reveal mind to the devotees. Because they think that they don't owe them. Just go to temple and do some service. And I decide what I should do. I know what I am doing. I don't listen to the devotees what they say. I decide my life. Yeah, you decide your life. No problem about that. But what Krishna said, Nashoshati Vinashyati. Yeah, you can be brahmachari, grahastha, vanaprastha, sannyasi. That is okay. But that should be under the guidance of the devotees. Devotees will guide you. You can be a grahastha, brahmachari. That is not a problem. That's not a problem. Not that brahmachari, not like that. You can also work outside, no problem. There are so many working devotees outside. You can also work outside and make money, give donation. That's also okay, no problem. You don't say only full-time devotees can go back to Godhead. You don't say like that. Anybody having a good conscience, they can go back to Godhead. But must be under the guidance of devotees. Otherwise, big problem. You see here, Ishan Mahagne. 1:8-24. Vishan Mahagne Purushada Darshana Asat Sabhaya Vanavasa Krishtataha Mrude Neka Maharatat Sasho Drauni Attadas Chasme Harebi Rakshitaha. See, Harebi Rakshitaha. Harebi Avirakshitaha. My dear Krishna, you want to read this? Kalesh Prabhu.
Dear Krishna, your Lordship has protected us from razor cake, from great fire, from evils, from the vicious assembly, from suffering during our exile in the forest, and from the battle where great generals fought, and now you have saved us from the attack of the Ashwat.
So Bhima's cake was poison. He ate the poison. But he was thrown inside the ocean. Then what happened? There he met the king of Nagas. Hey, you are my relative. What happened to you? Who put poison to you? Okay. I will give you 1,000 elephant strength now. I will give you 1,000 elephants. He got the strength of 1,000 elephants. What he was given? What he was given? Poison. But what he got? 1,000 elephants. Shan Mahagne. Then they made a house that is made of what they call in English? Lac house they made. And then they burned the house. So Krishna sent the message. He just told, I think through Vidura he told the message. He sent Vidura. Krishna sent Vidura to tell something to Vidura. He said that even big fire happens, everything will die except the rats. Because the rats know how to make house below. He gave the hint. Then Krishna, Vidura thought, why Krishna gave this message? Then he told his brother, okay, dig something, make some tunnel below the house, before the Purnima comes. There's one word, one instruction Krishna gave. Because of that, he made the tunnel and then they put the fire in the house. Everybody was crying, Pandavas died, but they went nicely. Ishan Mahatme Purushada Darshana. Then what? Hidumba. Hidumba came to kill, like a beam. And then also, we have the another demon. What's his name? Bhakasur. Not Bakasur, Bhakasur. Bhakasur. It is near Ekachakradam. Ekachakradam only the past time happened. Ekachakradam, that time, this is not now, 5,000 years back, Pandava was traveling. There's a place called Bakasur. Bakasur, he established that every day, one villager must bring lot of food stuff in the cart and bring it to him. He will eat all the food given and then he will kill that person also. Eat the person also. The next day, one person should come from different house. So one day he was eating, one day young boy he was eating. So that day, Purushada Darshana. So all these people are killed by Bhima. Bhima killed them. Ishan Mahagne Purushada Darshana. Asat Sabhaya. And then what? They also got into that Mahabharat, assembly of Kauravas, where his own wife was, stripped naked, and then saris were taken away, and then, they were made into slaves, like surrounded by all Asat Sabha. All, materialistic people, so Asat, materialistic people, all actually were, low class men. Low class men only enjoy the woman being naked on the assembly. Who will enjoy the woman getting naked? That too, the brother's own wife. Who will enjoy? Who want to enjoy the brother's wife naked in front of the soldiers, everybody? Who like to do that? Asat Sabhaya, Vanavasa. Then I went to forest. In the forest, then again Durvasa Muni was sent and then asked to eat food, for 60,000 disciples, how to cook. That time also Krishna came and gave what? Eat one shark and then Durvasa Muni full. Everybody got full that time. There also Krishna had Vanavasa, Rich Kataha, Mruge Neka. Like that, so many problems I got. But what is the Mruge Neka? Maharadashatau. And then what? There are so many Maharathis. After Ajnana was finished. And the last moment they found out. Then all the Maharathis together, Karna came and then Bhishma came and then Kripa came and everybody came and attacking the Arjuna. Arjuna, one man, defeated everyone. Often, we think that who is better, Karna or Arjuna? We ask question, who is better, Karna or Arjuna? But at that time, Arjuna did not even fight with Karna, but he was fighting with Karna, Bhishma, Drona, Kripa, Ashwatthama, everybody together he was fighting and defeating them. How is it possible without the mercy of? At the end of Ajnanavas, Virat. At the end of, the Ajnanavas, right? And at the last day, you see? Sure.
But they don't show that in the Arjuna is powerful.
Yeah. Arjuna was fighting with everybody defeated. The original P.R. Chopra was. You should see that. That is sure. Well, they may not know the proper stage philosophy, but they defeated. That is sure. So how is it possible that he defeated Drona, Bhishma? How is it possible? Karna, everybody. Maharadashatao, Drauni Astra. See, Drauni Astra. See, Drauni, disciple of Dronacharya, right? Yeah, Drauni, Dronacharya, Astra. So the sons of Dronacharya, Ashwatthama, sons mean disciple also. The son means not only Ashwatthama, also disciples. All disciples of Drauni Astra cha. Asma Harevi Rakshitao. All the condition, Hari always protected us. Hari, oh my Lord, Virakshita protected me. That is what this verse say that Mahatmanastu Mampartha Devim Prakriti Mashita. You will pass over all the obstacles by many ways. But if you don't listen, so who decides whether you want to be protected by Yogamaya or Mahamaya? Who decides? Prabhupada decides. Prabhupada must see. If you want to be, otherwise, if you want me to go to the hell, I can go to hell. That is the fact. But that is they can see that's Prabhupada wants you can go to hell. That is different thing. But that is actually for service. For service purpose you can go to hell. But actually what? It's you decide. Otherwise, yeah. Okay. And I will finish this class with one point. Achintya Beda Beda Tattva. According to Achintya Beda Beda Tattva, anything connected to Krishna is Krishna. With that we finish the class. That is Achintya Beda Beda Tattva. That's why I say that when you take prasadam, don't wear shoes. Right? Why? Because it is not different from Krishna. See, you should learn the good thing from everybody. Sometimes you see that some devotee from other countries, they do that. But you should not do that. You may not be able to correct them. They may be senior to you. They may be, you cannot learn the bad things from everybody. Try to take the good thing from whom he is doing why I cannot. You cannot ask this kind of question. You have to go by Sadhu Shastra. Your job is not to correct them. Your job is to learn the proper philosophy. It's like when Rath Yatra is going on and every country they wear shoes and go. But of course, it's not wrong. Prabhupada never say don't wear shoes and go. But if you understand that Lord is coming, why you cannot take out your shoe and go? You will die or something. Of course, you have a medical reason, it is okay. Like even myself, when you go Vrindavan Parikrama, and I don't tell anybody to follow. But I personally, the moment I go to Vrindavan, I take away my shoes in my hand, and then I will not, Vrindavan, Mayapur, Jagannath, 3 places. All the 3 places, I will not tell others to follow. But whenever I get down, I will take my shoe in the hand, first thing I just go down in the sand and put the sand on my forehead, and then I take the shoe and put it in the hotel. Then I will not touch the shoe until I leave. Last day I take it and put it in my car. Then even I am riding bike, whatever it may be, I will not. But when I am doing Govardhan Parikram, I will buy the cloth shoe and then I will walk. Because I cannot do it. Because I cannot walk. Because small stones, I tried 2-3 times, that become very difficult for me to complete also. Then just for the completion, just for serving Govardhan, I take a small cloth shoe. Just like a cloth only. I have socks. I love socks because that's my body. You cannot do without that, that's also nice. Then I take this and then I finish Parikram. Even Ahobilam I went and then I was trying to do without shoes because Ahobilam is not different from Krishna. And then I was trying and I could not do. But Pondeshwar was coming with shoes. And then he saw I could not do, then he gave his shoe to me. Then I was wearing a shoe and then I went all the way up. Because you have to break the principle only for completing the service. Suppose you got something problem in your leg, some medical reason, or some other devotion, some purpose for preaching. Suppose you are going on somewhere and then some prasadam is left with you, and then you are wearing some shoes in the country of Russia, and Russia you cannot take out the shoes and serve prasadam because the country is very cold, minus. There you cannot be a fool to remove the shoe and then get cold and get fever and die. That is foolishness. That's why you call, have intelligence how to do it. But whereas in Pondicherry, nice weather, why you should do this? Prasadam is not different from Krishna. Book distribution also, you are doing book distribution. If possible, take out your shoes and distribute the books. If you cannot do, if you are walking, you have no shoe, no problem. For preaching sake, you can always break the rules. For preaching sake, you can always break the rules. It's okay. But for sense realization, you cannot break the rules. That's why Govinda, the personal servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was always, every day his duty is what? After Jagannath, after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu finishes, Harinam Sankirtan, he come back in the afternoon, and then he will, when he is dancing, he will dance like a crazy man. He will dance like a madman, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jump like anything. And then he's about 8 feet high, jump like a madman. And then after that, his body full gone. He cannot even stand. Collapse, he go like that. He will come. And then he will collapse in the room. Then Govinda, he go and massage his body every day. And then after massaging, he will take his lunch and then he will go. One day Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so tired that he was covering the whole entrance. You can see here. See if you can get a picture, it will be nice. Very 10 o'clock. Huh? See here. One day Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was blocking the way, and then he was sleeping. Then but he must go and serve the Lord now. How to serve the Lord now? How to serve the Lord? So Govinda, he crossed the Lord with his own feet. It's actually offense. You cannot do that. You cannot cross over the Lord. You cannot cross over the devotion. You cannot even cross over any devotional things. Anything, tulsi, books and devotees. You cannot, devotees sleeping, you cannot cross over that. You cannot do that. It's offense to do that. So in his cross over the Lord, went inside and then he was nicely massaging the body and sitting there. Not going for lunch. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu woke up and then he saw Govinda still sitting there. He got angry. Out of affection. Out of affection, sometimes we get angry. Why you not touching Prasad? You are a fool. Out of affection, he scold, na? Like that, out of affection, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was scolding Govinda. Why you are so foolish? Why are you not going for Prasad? What is the time now? And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Govinda said, how I can go? My Lord, you are sleeping like this, how I can go? You are blocking the way, how I can go? And then he said, how did you come? Go that way. How did you come? I cross you and go like that. What's the problem? Then he said, actually I came to serve you. That time I can break the principles. Now I am going to enjoy my senses. Now I cannot break the principles. It's a two different thing. For preaching purpose, yeah, you can break the rules sometime. You have to be practical. You cannot be a fool. Prabhu, that day you said, no, I cannot wear shoes. But now I am wearing shoes. How to prasadam distribute now? So I have to distribute. Prabhu asked me to give prasadam, but I am wearing shoes. How to distribute prasadam? So I am not distributing prasadam. That is foolishness. For preaching sake, yeah, you can break the principle. But for your own self, you cannot break the principle. See, this is all devotional. This is how my class. My class is not by quoting 50, 70 verses. My class, I always merge the practical application in life. Clear? So we have to learn that. How to practically. Krishna, anything connected to Krishna is not different. So you have to give the same respect that you give for Krishna. Understood? So any questions or comments from this verse? Anybody has any doubts? Any questions? Waiting for that. So devotee doesn't belong to any varna. That's why there is something called Babaji initiation. Babaji. Our sampradaya is Babaji. Babaji means you don't follow any varnas. You are beyond varna and ashram. It's like there is a prayer in Madhavendra Puri. We'll try to find the verse. That my dear Gayatri Devi, my dear brother, go like that. And prayer is there. Try to find out. Yeah, it's there. The prayer of Madhavendra Puri. See here, too small, huh? Can you read?
Yeah, we can read.
Okay, here you can see. Actually, Madhavendra Puri, our producer Acharya, he also composed a nice prayer, nice verse. Who can read?
The whole thing is that Sridhara Swami is giving stress
No,
with
here, my dear Gayatri.
my dear Gayatri Mantra. I offered you my respect, but no more I can chant Gayatri Mantra. In this way, taking bath early in the morning, that's a good recommendation for spiritual advancement. But Madhavendra Puri said, now I am unable to execute this order. Please excuse me. In this way, he has described in many ways. At last, he concludes that I shall sit down somewhere underneath a tree and simply remember Govinda's name. That is sufficient, yes. He says, please excuse me, please excuse me, please excuse me. But this Madhavendra statement is not for the neophyte devotees. We should not imitate Madhavendra Puri. So the position of Madhavendra Puri, the position of Haridas Thakur, they are different from our position. We should not imitate that. Because Madhavendra Puri gave up everything and simply concentrated his mind in chanting Mahamantra, Hare Krishna or Haridasa Thakur. Therefore, I shall also do that. I shall not rise early in the morning. I shall not take bath. I shall not worship the deity. That is not possible. That is not possible.
So when you talk about the devotees, there is no Varna. When you talk about devotees, so what Varna Prabhupada? What is a Varna Prabhupada? Prabhupada is not born in Brahminical family. Prabhupada is born in Vaishya family. But does it mean that Prabhupada is not Brahmana? So when you talk about devotees, Vaishnavas, they are not Vaishnava. Is it? Gotra. That one, Arche Vishnu Silade. Gurushu Naramati. Vaishnavere Jadmuki. Arche Vishnu Siradir, Gurushu Naramadir, Vaishnavere Jadbuddhi, Vishnurva Vaishnavanam Kalimala Matena Padatirte Ampu Buddhi, Shri Vishnur Namni Mantre Sakala Kalusake Sabda Samanya Buddhi, Vishnu Sarveshwareshware Tat Ittara Samadir Yasyava Naraki Saha. One who thinks the deity in the temple to be made of wood or stone. One who thinks, see, for example, you think that, oh, our deity is now wood deity. Our deity is bronze deity. As a bronze, we cannot think like that. Krishna, Sakshat Krishna. So you cannot think deity as, Tamil Nadu people say that, oh, Swami Varudhu, they say. No, Puliyar Varudhu, Durga Varudhu. It means, just like in Tamil grammar, how we use for like cows and animals, like that kind of grammar is used for objects. For objects, what grammar you use? Like you say a person is coming or a cow is coming. Use the same grammar. How you say in Hindi? One boy is coming. His cow is coming. Huh? So it's not same grammar, right? So they use this kind of grammar for the deities. Because they think it's a stone. The stone is coming. So always in Tamil they say, Swami Varudhu. Swami Varudhu means that. Swami means a deity. Varudhu means Madu Varudhu, Adu Varudhu. So they use like that. Because they don't purposely do, but that is their mindset. Gurushu, Naramati. And then one who thinks of spiritual master as an ordinary man. And one who thinks Vaishnava in Achyuta Gotra to belong to some caste. That's the point. Vidura is a Vaishnava. We cannot think whether he is a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Because he is a Vaishnava. Otherwise, how we can go back? After taking one tapas, how we can go back? It's not allowed now. He's eating his own vomit. That's the whole thing I was saying. Class. Vidura, after going, why he come back? He's eating his own vomit. No, he is coming back because he is not in Vrindavan. We go to Vrindavan and come back. We cannot ask a question, Prabhu, are you a fool that you are leaving Vrindavan and going to temple? Are you a fool? No, this is not different. It's not different. And one who thinks Sharanamrita as Ganges water as an ordinary water taken in the resident, ordinary water. Charnamrita also not different. Sundar Gopal Prabhu says that if you drop one drop of Charnamrita on the floor, you have to get leprosy in 7 lives. If you drop one drop of Charnamrita, 7 lives you should get leprosy. Skin problem. Leprosy, you know what is leprosy, right? 7 lives. 7 lives leprosy. One drop of Charnamrita, if you drop on the floor. So how much you should be careful in drinking the Charnamrita? That's why if you see Vaishnava temple, they hold the dhoti and then they take like that, they drink. Because they don't want to drop it. But of course, you don't need to imitate their style, but very carefully you hold your form very nicely, firmly you take and then you don't drop it down. Suppose if you drop down accidentally by mistake, then use your dhoti or some cloth to clean immediately. At least others will not touch. Mistake you drop, it's okay, but take a cloth and wipe it immediately. So don't let others step on it. Yeah. So, but Vidura, Prabhupada, all of them doesn't belong to any varna, any ashrama. They are devotees. Yeah. Anything else? So nothing else you can stop? Let's stop the class. Vidura Ashram, Bhagavan Ki Jai. Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai.